Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to our series on The Pursuit of God by A.W. Tozer. We're on chapter 7. If you've not been following along before, please, I encourage you to watch the previous videos where we talk about the previous chapters. So, yeah. Chapter 7, the gaze of the soul. This chapter talks about something we all need, and that is faith. Faith that is ongoing, faith that is active and has the gaze towards God. So faith is not just a one-time thing, right? It is continual. It's something we keep doing, something that keeps stirring up our hearts towards God. And what struck me the most in this chapter is how the author reminds us that faith is not doing more, right? Faith is about looking at things differently. It's about seeing God even when life feels so messy or overwhelming. He also explains that faith is like the gaze of the soul upon God. Imagine it like looking at someone who you deeply trust or who you deeply love. And that steady, that ongoing attention, that is what faith is. That faith is you lifting your heart to God and not taking your eyes off Him. And he gave this example from the Bible, like when the Israelites looked at the bronze serpent to be healed, where Jesus later equates that to you looking at Him for salvation. And this principle is quite simple, that faith is you looking to God. Faith is you beholding God. Faith is you fixing your gaze upon Him. You see, believing is not a mental act. It is not imagination. No, it is that heart that is focused on God, no matter what the situation is. How then do we practice, or how do we put this in our day-to-day? First is that you have to commit your heart to God. Yes, commit your heart to God. Decide to keep your eyes fully on God, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the situation or the distraction is. Your eyes is fully on God. Second, let your faith become a habit. We've always been talking about habits, things you do today, you do it tomorrow, you do it next tomorrow, then it becomes something that comes naturally to you, something that you don't even need too much effort once it's formed. Yes, that is how we need to exercise our faith. We spoke about it, that faith needs to be cultivated, faith needs to be exercised. Okay, so over time this habit will build a spiritual reflex and your faith will become so natural and sustaining. So this chapter is a reminder that faith is not complicated. Faith is steady, faith is simple, and it is that ongoing look on Jesus. Is you setting your gaze, setting your focus on Jesus, no matter what the circumstances. And it's definitely going to guide you and shape your heart. And you know, this is the twist, right? Sometimes faith is just you simply noticing God in all of the small things you do every day. When you're doing your chores, when you're at work, you're taking a work, notice God every day. That is faith. It is you creating that consciousness of God, that awareness that God is always with you. So this is what this chapter covers. And the next video, we're going to cover the next chapter where we'll explore how this gaze will transform our daily lives and how we can draw closer to God in every moment. If this chapter spoke to you like it did to me, I'd like you to drop me a comment and subscribe and also share this video so we keep walking this journey together. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye for now.